Hi, Statesmen Nation, here with Kathleen Steffen, sophomore volleyball player out of Benton, Iowa. Appreciate you coming in short notice and everything. You got the text and you're like, yeah, sure, I'll come right in.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
There you go. Well, I told Kat before we got started, we're going to do things a little bit different this year, and it might be an evolving process, but we'll see how this goes. We're going to try to do more of a get-to-know-you thing versus kind of talking about the sport. It's mostly just going to be about the interviewee. So I've got this really long list of questions here. If you probably can't read them, but there are about 30 questions here, and what we're going to do is as the interviewee comes in, give them a chance to look through the list, and Kat did, and she picked out 16 questions per my directions. So basically we're going to play with this and see how it goes, but we're starting with 16 questions, and we're going to call it the Statesmen 16. So if anybody has a better idea for a title, maybe Kat does when we get off the air, but you definitely send it my way, steinloggew@wmpenn.edu. But yeah, we're gonna run with this and see how it goes as we're evolving. So, Kat, first off, I guess, how's your day going and everything?
It's going good.
You're tired, you said.
Yes, I'm very tired, but it's another day, so
that's right.
I'm lucky.
Keep on moving, right? We will talk about volleyball for a second, but very very briefly though. You guys are about a third of the way through the season. Ish. Finally got into conference play last night against Central Methodist. Talk about kind of where the team is right now. You guys have a lot of new players. Obviously yourself being one of those new players. Everybody gelling well. I mean, I know that's always a big thing for especially a female sport.
Right.
Do you guys feel like you're gelling well and starting to make the strides to continue to improve?
Yeah, definitely. I know it's kind of hard for us right now because we're not at the record we want to be at.
Right.
But we are gelling well, and we're just figuring out our lineup, which is huge in volleyball.
Yeah.
You got to find out one lineup that works and stick with it. So once we for sure find that, it'll be good to go. And we just got to have that drive to push through every game, even though the last year's record wasn't what we wanted.
Right. Like you said, it is early, and you guys are still trying to figure everybody out. But the good thing is, there's a lot of conference. Games, matches left to play, so a lot of time for improvement, a lot of time to get better. Hopefully, get yourself into the conference tournament, and then it's open for anybody. So
exactly.
There you go. All right. Well, like I said, this is all about this page of questions, and you've had a chance to look at them. So hopefully, you're nice and prepared, and won't have to sit here for a minute trying to figure out the answers.
Hopefully.
So, all right. Well, I know you go by Kat, but what other nicknames do you have? Or any other nickname you go by, or is it just straight Kat?
It's always been Kat. Ever since I was little, people didn't really know how to pronounce my name, so it was just Kat because it was a lot easier.
Right.
So it's always been that. I mean, my dad used to call me Squirt, but that's
that's not one that's gonna work too well with
not gonna
with
work
your friends.
well.
Yeah.
No.
Obviously, you were at Des Moines Area Community College, DMAC, last year. Talk about why you chose to come to William Penn.
The DMAC program I was not very fond of.
Yeah.
My coach and I were not getting along very well, and that happens, and
it does.
that's how you learn as a player,
Right.
and you can't mesh with every single coach you have.
Yeah.
And I respect her, but just wasn't the way I wanted it to go, and it wasn't the way she wanted to go, obviously, so that's why I transferred.
Sure.
And when I found William Penn, it seemed like it was a good fit, it seemed nice, it seemed safe, which I'm huge. I have to have a go-to school that's safe.
Sure.
So it seemed the right fit for now.
There you go. Definitely. What's your favorite thing about this program?
The hard work. I've never been to a program that, even though the record isn't where they want it, they still put the work in every single day. And yes, it gets exhausting, but at the end of the day, you have to say, at least I'm doing it, and it only makes us better.
Right.
So we can't slack and win, so we have to put in the hard work and win.
Yeah, you have to look at the other side of it. If we weren't doing it, imagine how bad we could potentially be. I mean, we wouldn't even be in it at all. So got to work at it to at least give yourself a chance. So Name one person in history you'd most like to meet.
if I really had to decide, my mom's a huge history teacher, and Rosa Parks has always been the person I wanted to meet. I don't know, just the drive, and she never let things get past her.
Right.
She always fought for what she thought. And it's like the weirdest person, but it's just that drive that I love to see.
Great. Describe Coach Carlson in one word.
Realistic. She doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Sure.
And that's what I love about coaches, is that if they're realistic, you know straight up what they feel, and they're not just telling you to just make you think something differently. Like, she tells us, hey, you're not doing well enough. Okay, fine, we'll push through harder.
Right.
She's not just letting it go.
Right. Always pushing.
Yes.
All right. I think that's it really for all of the volleyball questions.
Yeah.
Now we can really get into about you. What's your favorite restaurant?
Probably Texas Roadhouse, because that's one of the nicest restaurants in Iowa and where I live at. So because I'm in a small town.
Yeah,
so.
big time when you get to go probably to Cedar Rapids. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You'll go over to Cedar Rapids from Vinton. Yeah. Okay, if you were not playing volleyball, what other sport would you like to play?
Probably softball. I got a scholarship to play softball in college, but I did not take it. And it was from DMAC, so I would have played volleyball and softball.
Right.
But I just thought too much, and I have to focus on school. So I kind of wish I would have done it, but...
Well, there's still time. You might lock down this volleyball thing and know everything you need to know, and then say, hey, I got time. I can still do softball, too. Jenny might not be happy with me saying that, but... what is some advice you would give a high school or junior high athlete who wants to play in college?
Strive for greatness. As a sophomore in high school, I was told I wasn't going to go anywhere because of my height, and it was kind of sad to think that there were stereotypes out there that you have to be a certain height to play volleyball in college. And so throughout my couple years in high school, I strived for greatness, and I increased my vertical like 6 inches, and I got to play front row, and it was kind of nice to see that you can't just be told. Yeah. You can succeed at it.
Sure. What is one place you would most like to visit?
I think...
Or maybe you've already been there and you want to go back.
I think I would love to visit Montana. It's so sad, but it looks
Montana's cool.
It looks so pretty and relaxing, and I know Iowa's not very relaxing. It's kind of just boring. So I would love to go somewhere just to relax and get away from the noise and just have quality time.
Well, I've been to Montana. I can assure you that it's very relaxing, very beautiful. What do you do in your spare time? When you have some, I'm sure you don't have a lot right now.
When I have spare time, I usually watch TV and just kind of relax, because it seems that I don't have that much time. Right. I love going on adventures. That's my favorite thing. Just to go on a road trip or do something like that. But I haven't had a free weekend, so it hasn't been like that. But yes, when I have time, I like just to go on adventures.
Well, and once November hits, and if you guys are making your run to nationals or whatever, you'll have time all of a sudden, and you'll be doing all sorts of adventures and watching all sorts of TV. What has been your biggest challenge so far? And that can be, in sports or out of sports, or.
Definitely the transition of transferring, because you get so comfortable, and then you have to do it all over again. And coming from the school I came from, I loved the school, but didn't like the coach, and so when you get told things that are negative, you have to work up your confidence again, and that was the hardest part, was trying to gain my confidence again. But
how would you describe yourself?
I'm very chill. Like, I've always been told I'm enthusiastic, but I'm chill about it. Like, I don't show a lot of emotions right away, and then once you get to know me, it's boom, it's right there in your face. But yeah, I'm very enthusiastic about things, but I'm very chill. I don't get angry.
And how would your friends describe you?
My close friends, probably silly. I'm like a prankster. I love doing prankster things and, just driving them crazy. Yeah. But it just makes it fun. You don't have to always be boring all the time.
Well, it makes sense. Like you said, once people get to know you, then you come out of your shell and roll with it. So I see that. If you could learn to do anything, what would it be? What would be one thing that you'd love to learn how to do?
I think it's play golf. I know it sounds... I have silly answers. But it seems like it's such a social sport, and it'd be so much fun. I tried, and I'm not good at it at all, but it seemed like...
It's tough. It's a little ball. It's a
Yeah.
little ball.
It seems like people have so much fun, even outside of high school years, and they can do it forever, and I can have so much fun.
They only have fun if they're good at it. Let's go
Yeah.
with that. There's other reasons that they
That's
enjoy it
true.
as well, but won't talk about that. But yes, if you're good at it, golf can be a lot of fun. It's when you're not, that's when you want to break your clubs and throw them into the pond. So, who in your life was the most influential in leading you to become the person you are today?
Definitely my mom. I wasn't close with her right away, and then I started becoming like best friends with her, and she strived to make me a great person, and she did that. And to come to college, I was comfortable. I didn't have to worry about a lot of things because she taught me them already.
Right. Wasn't that how it always is with your parents? It's, you probably, you're real close with them as little kids, and then you go out and do your own thing and then realize how important they are.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm hoping for my
Yes.
kids will feel that way. Do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog, and he's like almost 15 years old, so he's getting old,
Yeah.
but he's been my best friend since I was younger, so.
And I'm sure you miss him.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
If money were no object and you could not be a professional athlete, what would your dream job be?
To work at the Humane Society. That would be so inspiring, and that would just be so much fun. You get to just work with animals all day, not have to do surgery on them, just play with them, and that'd be so much fun just to have fun with it. But
there you go, just to play with the animals.
Oh yeah.
It is fun. You can go to the shelter anytime. I'm sure they'd love for you to just play with their animals.
Oh yes.
There you go. Well, finally, it was a lot of fun. I hope you had fun doing this. Like I said, you got to pick the question, so it's on you if you pick ones you can like. But I'll let you do a little shout out to anybody back home, especially Mom, I'm sure. But say hi to anybody and whatever wishes you want to give them.
Okay. Hi Mom. Hi Dad. Hi little sister. I miss you guys, and I hope to see you soon. I should see you tomorrow at my game, but just miss you.
There you go. All right, Kat, thanks so much for being my
Thank
guinea
you.
pig today,
You're
and
welcome.
hopefully you'll enjoy watching us later on. So.
Oh yes.
All right,
Thank you.
Thanks.